Welcome back for the 5th episode of Plant Mom Diary. Today we are going to be repotting our sunflower sprouts. What up? It's your girl. I bought some neem oil to try to keep the pests away, and I also bought some purified water because my plants love purified water. So here's my beautiful startup for the summer. I got this bromelain that I bought from the store, and I added a water globe to it to try to get it to self-feed. I got my pineapple that we repotted in episode 2, and I have my beautiful dead sunflower in the back, but we're not going to worry about that right now. So I am going to show you all the beautiful sunflowers that I planted in episode 1 and episode 3. And then we're also going to, I'm going to have to drill some drainage holes manually into these pots down here. But I did pick up this cutie patootie as well. So we're going to start this video off by drilling some drainage holes in these pots, okay? So stay tuned. Okay, so now that our pots are all ready to be filled with soil, I'm going to go ahead and get my cactus soil over here that I bought. Now, I am not a fan of Miracle-Gro, but I really love this soil. So, I think I'm going to go back and get some of that. But check out these beautiful sprouts that we are definitely going to repot today. We're not going to mess with those, but I did want to show you them. They're just hanging out and growing. And we're going to put some in here. And then I think I'm going to take some of the bigger ones and put them in the big one, okay? So just keep watching, and you will definitely see exactly what I mean, okay? Always something, ain't it? So as I was filming this, I accidentally knocked the camera down, but it is all good because we are back in this bit. No, I'm kidding. We are back. So yes, I actually like this view better because you have a closer look at what I'm doing. So shout out to the camera for falling because I had to readjust the camera. So I took the 2 pods and I put them in there together because they are biodegradable. So eventually they should just start to tear down. And since they are in pods, they are already separated and have room for each root to grow individually. So I decided to go ahead and put them in these pots. Alright, so stay tuned and just continue to watch. Alright, so now I'm just going to water them really quick before we move on to the next set. So it'll be a brief intermission because I didn't really get a good camera angle, so you can't see me watering. But that's all I'm doing is adding some water to the soil, and then we're going to move forward. Alright, so now I am just trying to decide which ones I actually want to use for the big pot. I think I'm going to use this one for sure because the roots are growing out of the bottom. So let's just go ahead and get our large pot, fill it up with some dirt, and then we're going to figure out which ones we're actually going to put in here, okay? So this one hasn't sprouted yet, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it because it's not quite ready to be out in the air and it needs some humidity to form so that this seed can sprout. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one And then any other ones that I see that need to be wrapped, we'll wrap those, and then we're going to move forward. So here's another one that needs to be covered so that we can get it to sprout a little bit more. So I'm just moving the soil around. I'm going to wet the soil, and then I'm also going to put some of this Flexi Seal on top. Voila! I want you to look at these beautiful, beautiful sunflowers that we planted inside of the pellets. So now we're just going to transfer them over to bigger biodegradable pots so that they can stretch out and grow taller, and the roots can grow longer. So if you remember from my first video, I got these from Family Dollar, which they have not sprouted yet, but I do want to moisturize them and then recover them, and we're going to wait for them to sprout. But I was just checking on them to see how they were doing. Nothing has sprouted so far, so I'm just adding some spritz to it, and then we're going to recover them and let them work their magic. Alright, so we are now ready to move on to our next step, but I had to go and grab my Jiffy seed starter mix that we're going to be using to fill up these pots. And I had a few more pots that I forgot about that were upstairs. I'm going to just remove these water wicks, and then we are going to use them to transfer our pellets and then let them get some breathing room so that their roots can grow as well. Alright, so now that everything has been transplanted into bigger pots, we're just going to let this sit out here and grow in the heat of the summer. I'm super excited. I have a lot of seedlings, and then I got all of the ones covered that I felt like weren't growing or haven't sprouted yet. I got my big babies in the larger pots, but they're still in their biodegradable pots because I didn't want to interrupt their root system. And then I got my sexy Lexi, so my pineapple and my marmalade. Just stay tuned. All right, to be continued.